In this captivating series on the future of mobility, we journeyed from the rise of electric and autonomous vehicles to sustainable infrastructure. As themes like shared mobility and mass emerged, the narrative spotlighted challenges in policy, regulation and environmental stewardship. However, in this season finale, we will distill the essence of the future: finance, data, policies, sustainability. Today, we will delve into the industry's drive for innovative finance solutions for auto, sustainable approaches, policies, and the pivotal role of data analytics. Together, these elements promise to reshape the country's mobility landscape, offering a vision of connectivity and sustainability for all.
What India needs to do is also that ensure that it is sustainable from an environment perspective, ensure that it is safe and convenient for the people. And lastly and very importantly, if India can also ensure that as we move towards this future of mobility, ensure that the women participation in the country in the transportation sector also goes up. So those are the four things I would say which are important. And as we progress in that direction of creating this solution for future of mobility, I think we need to find a common solution for both people as well as goods movement to ensure that we make mobility convenient and easy for both people as well as goods.
The renewable fuels, the alternate fuels which bring in less carbon intensity as we are moving towards E20, it will address the ambient air solutions. Our own import insecurity means energy security will be much more robust in that case. Steps like that is going to be taken care of. Hydrogen as it comes in, again we are putting up some demonstration plans into place. Government is also providing substantial support in our R&D and in our infrastructure efforts.
In reshaping its mobility future, India must grasp the electric vehicle resale dynamics. With tailored finance and forward-thinking policies, the nation primes itself for a transformative shift towards electric mobility.
So first, I think it's really important to point out that auto loans as a whole is actually a very big segment when it comes to banks and NBFCs. There's RBI data out there which shows that the auto loan books of scheduled commercial banks, so these are not NBFCs but scheduled commercial banks, is somewhere in the order of $60 billion. That's a lot of money. Now, estimates on the size of the auto loan books of NBFCs are even larger, something in the range of $80 billion. So really talking about $150 billion range, which is a market size for all auto loans in India. Secondly, lenders also are not very sure of the secondary market resale value of these electric vehicles in case they are repossessed, right? So a fund that provides some sort of a secondary market safety net could also play a very significant role in lowering the cost of financing for these vehicles. So then, once you get to that situation, you will be actually in a very nice spot where the policies are working to reverse the inherent price disadvantage, and you have these specialized solutions which are working to mitigate the risk perceptions that lenders have around these types of vehicles.
In the future of India's mobility, data emerges as the silent architect, allowing seamless traffic flows, adapting infrastructure, and helping vehicles move in harmonious rhythm. Each data point refines this evolving landscape and is shaping a tomorrow where mobility can stand intelligent, sustainable, and interconnected for people.
We need a better ambient air quality. Second, we need a safer mobility in all aspects. So all our efforts or all our action points point towards these two buckets in all our planning. The traffic management systems needs to be improved. I believe these are very low-hanging fruits where we can take actions much faster. Some of the advanced solutions like camera sensors have to be put into place so that we get the data and it can be effectively used. Data analytics can play a very significant role in providing such solutions. A vehicle to everything, I can say the connection, V2X connections is going to be a key area. Again, as I mentioned, the communication protocols, and how it communicates to the infrastructure nearby more or less are defined, but we need to bring the bigger ecosystem into place so that when we erect our infrastructure, things are in place or are planned in advance so that we don't have to rework the whole solution.
The road users, they will be getting the information at any point or every point, so that they will be in a position to plan their trip accordingly. Maybe the time at which they should start, or the time at the mode they should use, the route they should follow, and they'll be in a position to estimate the time at which their trip will be terminate, or they can reach the destination. So these are all very, very important important informational lessons that will help a public transport or even the other personalized vehicle movement. That will be good.
Data is going to be extremely important, especially as vehicles, more and more vehicles on the road get connected. And not just the vehicles getting connected, but it's also along with the vehicles, the entire infrastructure which is getting connected. I think there is a lot of new business models which will evolve and which will get generated.
As electric vehicles become a mainstay on our roads, the imperative is clear: to advance and standardize EV solutions. This path promises affordability and aims for universal adoption, ensuring every individual in the country can embrace this transformative mobility shift.
Standards and interoperability, as was mentioned, is going to be a key, what I can say is enabler. The earlier we bring in, the better it is, because say for the vehicles and all, once you define what are the charger protocols, what are the communication protocols, so the interoperability becomes much easier. Many of them, particularly in certain segments like two-wheelers, which are easy to adopt, are already being putting into effect. The passenger car segments and the commercial vehicle segments, there are different standards, or people are adopting them, their own capabilities, which are keeping the charging for each one almost like a separate capability for each one that has to be brought together. So this is going to be one area where we need little more work to be done. So these are some of my thoughts on that, which I believe can help the society to adopt these solutions much faster.